All right, folks, another all-time high for the S&P 500 yesterday. We've pulled back a little bit here in the pre-market. S&P futures down almost 0.4 here in the pre-market. Dow futures down almost 0.4. NASDAQ down 0.6 here today. Again, another record all-time high for the S&P 500. The Dow and the NASDAQ also near all-time highs, and the small caps, the Russell, continuing its rally here. Most sectors from the S&P 500 closed on a positive note, with energy, information technology, and communication services recording the biggest gains on Tuesday. However, utilities and consumer staple stocks bucked the overall market trend, closing the session lower. This performance helped U.S. stocks settle higher as the NASDAQ composite gained more than 100 points during the session, and the S&P 500 hit another all-time closing high. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones ended near a record close there. Positive market drivers include an upward revision of U.S. GDP growth for the second quarter to 3.3%. This is a sharp rebound from the first quarter at 0.5% contraction. Dollar General also reported earnings. They reported better than expected second quarter results and raised its full year 25 guidance, while NVIDIA reported upbeat earnings. Dollar General actually gave back its gains after reporting that better than expected earnings. Now, investors are eyeing a fresh cue for the direction of interest rate cuts in September, just ahead of the truncated week due to Labor Day. Remember, no market on a Monday, September 1st. The Fed's preferred inflation gauge, the Personal Consumer Expenditures Index, or PCE, is set to land today at 8:30. Meanwhile, the latest in President Donald Trump's attempt to oust Lisa Cook from the Federal Reserve showed that the Federal Reserve Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte filed a second criminal referral against her. The new allegations relate to a property Cook owns in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and her government ethics filings about various estate holdings. Finally, the 10-year Treasury bond yielded 4.23%, and the 2-year bond was at 3.63%.